Welcome back to another episode of the For the Healthy Health podcast.
Where we talk about conscious living, self-awareness, and everything in between.
I'm your host, Ree.
Sunset Tim.
Thank you for joining us and allowing us to be a part of your journey.
Smooth.
How you feeling today?
I feel good. I do. I had a couple realizations this morning that made me sad. That I was fucking up doing stuff that I know I shouldn't be doing. I had to come to the realization of it. Now I gotta feel out how I'm gonna deal with it. But that's just one part of it. Outside of that, I do feel really good. I even feel good that I went through all that and felt the feelings, as you say. Make sure you feel all the way through.
Don't imitate me.
Making sure I feel everything all the way through. I'm proud of that.
I'm proud of you.
I got good energy. Baby birthday weekend. Can't nobody be sourpuss when the birthday girl around anyway. So I gotta stay up. I'm feeling good. Ready to celebrate you. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really energetic. I spent my morning listening to music. Music really do help your mood.
What was it today?
So
Can
much.
you give me something from the rotation?
We had I Shook Them Haters Off. I Shook Them Haters Off.
Gucci. Oh, Gucci.
Yeah, we had They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us.
That boy went crazy.
Yeah. Larry June.
Okay.
I've been looking around, but still ain't found real love.
That's off the
Great
Alchemist
Escape.
tape.
Yeah.
The Great Escape. Yeah, the Alchemist tape. Yep.
I didn't listen to Cleo at all this morning.
I know that's weird.
But Tim's she has made her way back up to my rotation.
Yeah, Tim's has.
Yeah, that's what it was like this morning. But nah, I'm really feeling good. I'm excited about another year. Yeah, just all around gratitude. Feeling good today.
Feeling good today. How y'all feeling from the cubes? Let me know.
Yeah, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. As deep and long as you need to. Checking in with yourself and trying to see how we really feeling. How we really feeling, you know?
True. With that out the way, what are we rapping about today?
So, as you just said, I have a birthday tomorrow.
You do?
You have a birthday in July.
Don't tell them. I ain't got no birthday.
Whatever. Somebody asked, what are y'all signs? Y'all mesh so well together. And I answered, but I'm a Gemini. He's a Cancer.
I am a Cancer.
And I think we mesh well together. I don't know if it has anything to do with our signs for real. But we've just known each other for so long, and we've took time to learn each other. And I don't know. When we first got together, do you think we was naturally was like this, or you think just with time?
That was a spark between us.
Yeah,
I think
it was definitely a spark.
A nice spark. We was two young dreamers. I think that they gravitated us towards each other. I think wanting of somebody, actually wanting somebody, actual love.
Yeah.
Got us right. Yeah, I think that was what it is. I think those were the two things that really got us to this point.
We just goofballs, really.
Yeah, you are.
You are too. But anyway, back to today's topic. I was journaling and I was just really having a session about this birthday that I have coming up. And it made me think about how a lot of people are so afraid of getting older. Even if we look on, there's so many aging creams. It's just so many things. Anti-aging, yes, thank you. So many things to prevent the aging process. And, and we're talking physical, but I'm also thinking internally.
Yeah.
I don't really fear getting older. That's what I came to the conclusion of. I don't fear getting older. I fear not getting wiser. I used to think that wisdom and age was correlated. I thought that the older you got, you just naturally got wiser.
Yeah.
And as I've gotten older, I found that to be absolutely false.
No.
Within myself, well, I feel like I've gotten old. I feel like I've definitely gotten wiser, but with other
sure.
with
other beings,
adults, with other beings,
other
like
folks who supposed to be adults in right now.
Yeah, like people who raised you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I just kind of want to expand on that and have a conversation with you about the fountain of youth today. What are your thoughts on getting older?
I definitely used to be one of them people that hated their birthday. I hated to see my birthday. I hated to see the
You low key still do.
I still do. A piece. No, it's just a piece. I hate like celebrating, I guess, my birthday. I don't know. I hate when
Why do you hate celebrating your birthday?
I don't know. It's something about it. It may be something in my inner child that need to be healed because I don't like to celebrate me.
Yeah.
That's probably what it stemmed from. I just had a revelation right on the podcast. But I used to not like to see my birthday because when I saw my birthday, it reminded me of the date on the calendar. The date on the calendar reminded me the timeline I gave myself for my goals. And then it reminded me that they weren't clutched yet.
Yeah.
I hadn't hit my goals yet. Mm-hmm. So now I'm in a bad mood and I feel bad because I haven't accomplished the things I wanted to accomplish by said age or whatever age it was. And I used to just hate to see July 3rd on the calendar.
Yeah.
I used to just despise it. You ever wanted my birthday to... I want my birthday to come back around. I ain't saying...
God damn.
I ain't... Yeah. I wanted to come back around. I just want to skip through that one day. Get it over with. Let it be July 4th and go on with life.
Yeah.
But I found my fountain of youth recently. Come to the realization of my fountain of youth. Mm-hmm. And I feel extremely young. I feel like the fountain of youth is faith. When I have faith, I feel young. Because with faith, I believe in myself. I'm still believing. I'm still dreaming. I feel like the younger me is coming out. I feel like faith makes me younger. When I have faith in myself, faith in God's timing, I feel like the world slows down in an instant.
Okay. Talk to us today. Talk to us.
I feel as if I can breathe again when I have faith in me and in God's timing.
Yeah.
I feel like I can unclench my jaw. I don't know how long it was clenched. I feel like my mind does less work when I have faith in God's timing.
Yeah.
So faith makes me feel young again. Makes me feel like I have time. Believing in me makes me feel like I have time to continue to keep going. And that is where I have found, like I said, my fountain of youth. This is where I find my peace at with age now.
Yeah. Faith. Yeah. Wow. You came to talk today, didn't you? Didn't you?
No.
Something you said, though, you talked about how you used to hate seeing the day of your birthday on the calendar because it brought up so many things that you did not accomplish. Yeah. And I think in society, so many of us, so many people fall victim to that as well. Mm-hmm. I think we correlate being an adult with, I don't know, like so many different goals, so like societal standards.
I'm grown. My bills are paid.
I'm grown. My bills are paid. We was on that for a while. My bills are paid. But no, we associate being an adult with adult things. Yes. Like if that makes any kind of sense, like getting this degree, getting this car, marrying this person, having this family. Yeah. Yes. And I think so many of us allow that standard. We conform, right? And we lose ourselves in that process, trying to keep up, as they say, keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. Do what is expected of us. And we kind of lose ourselves in that process. And for me, you talked about your fountain of youth. I think for me, of course, I'm grown. My bills is paid. They paid. I'm grown. But I'm just a girl. I will always be a girl. I will always be a kid. I will always heal and nurture my inner child. And for me, that is how I keep my fountain of youth. I will always do the things that make me happy. I will always search for satisfaction in creativity and art and just my everyday life, and trying to figure out how can I heal little Reed. Of course, I've had traumatic experiences just like most of us have had, but I think healing your inner child, it goes even further than healing wounds. It goes, like, think about when you was a kid and you wanted to play. Like, what did you want to, when you wanted to play? Like, even to this day, I love music. I love to sing when I was a kid, and I'll be in the kitchen cooking. I have my music playing. I'll just start singing and dancing. I get on y'all nerves. I'll be all in y'all face, singing and dancing. And it's just the little things like that keeps me young. Like, I literally feel like I feel 16. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a kid.
Yeah, if I can't mix my childishness with my adulting, then ain't shit gonna get done.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm trying to find like the beauty in all of it. Like you said, the childish part, the kid part, just having a jam session in the kitchen, while cooking dinner for your family, adulting at the same time. If I can't have it all, then ain't no adult shit gonna get done. Ain't no bills gonna get paid. Ain't none of that shit gonna happen if I can't bullshit a little bit, have fun. I have to remind myself that I'm not just I can't believe I finna say it.
What?
I'm 33.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, guys, I'm not 18. I know a lot of y'all thought I was 18, but I'm actually 33. Fooled you.
You said it before.
I don't think I told him. I told him I was 21.
Anyway, you 33 and what?
But I'm not just 33. I'm 1 through 33.
What does that mean?
I'm every age that I've always been. Like,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? I'm 1 through 33.
Yeah.
16-year-old me comes out when he sees cars or like plays the video game. Fucking 21-year-old me comes out when I rap.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in my, dad mode, full-time dad over here. I'm all of them. I can go from being, the horse that my daughter's riding to helping one with homework types. You know what I mean? I get to go through 1 through 33, and I have to remind myself that I'm not just 33 years old. Because when you're 33, and if you just be the age you are, then you got a real short list of shit you can do. You look at the page like, damn, do my taxes, take out the trash. It's just a dumbass list of things 33-year-olds do.
Yeah, I think
stupid ass list.
Speaking of limited, I think there's so many limiting beliefs that comes along with being an adult. Like, you can't do certain things. I remember when I turned like 24, and I was like, well, I love my crop tops. I love the little waist. I love for all that to be out. Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, I got one on today. And I remember turning 24, I was like, well, can't wear these anymore. I remember saying that, and I think there's so many limiting beliefs that come along with being an adult. Like, growing up, I never really seen like a cool ass adult. Like a cool ass one. Not too many. I could think of, honestly, none come to mind, but
I'm trying to think
real hard. But like, I'm going to be that woman with rings all on her finger, wearing her crop tops, because I'm going to stay in shape.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm not going to allow my age, and mind you, 30s is still young. That is still very young. But I'm not going to allow society standards to limit who I can be.
That's when you lose the youth.
Yes.
You lose your fountain of youth. When you give up on, you're like doing fun things and shit like that. You all rapped out. Now you are old.
Yeah, it's definitely a state of mind.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Put that nigga in aluminum foil, put him in the fridge. He's fucking leftovers now. Like, wrap him up. He is giving fuck up. Wrap that man's up.
That's hilarious. Going back to trying to keep up with societal standards, I feel like I said before, we lose ourselves. And for me, it's two options. You can either lose yourself based on the standards that society has set out for, being an adult, or you can use this as an opportunity to grow and get to know yourself on a deeper level. Because obviously we all want to be wise. And I think on a collective scale, when we talk about wisdom, we're talking about it on a larger scale. Wisdom about the world. Wisdom on what's going on, which I think those things are important to have wisdom on. But there is no wisdom like knowing yourself, because a lot of us, and it's sad because that's how life, especially in America, this is how life is. We do have to work a job. We have to do certain things in order to live when you become an adult. That's the adult part of it.
Yeah.
And through that, you might lose yourself and you might disconnect with the opportunity to understand who you are. But something I never want to do is get lost in the sauce, or like get lost in being an adult. Like, I always want to continue to get to know who I am as I grow older. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. I think we often have to remind ourselves that life's not that serious.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not. I think you'll be okay if you never become a multimillionaire. You know what I mean? I think your life will be okay.
Yeah.
If you don't, own the fucking Maybach or whatnot. I think your life will be okay if you just breathe and have fun with this. Life ain't that serious. I don't think you need a gazillion whatever dollars, the amount of money you think you need to have the life that you want. It's more or less right in front of you. Mm-hmm. Life ain't so serious. I think that we forget that we are in a rental state. That this existence of life is a rental state. Our bodies don't last forever. We're all guaranteed to go at one point in time.
Yeah.
We are renting. Even if you owning a house, you're renting it till you pass, and then your kids can have it. They get to rent it, and then whatever they choose to do. You know what I mean, with the property, it's all renting. We don't too much own anything. It's not coming with us. You know what I mean?
It's like what do you say? We don't own things. We secure things.
Yeah, we secure, but that's it. Like, I think sometimes we get so caught up in. We can get so caught up in owning things, we'll fuck around and let the world own us. When we chasing so many items and materials and whatnot, if you giving your entire existence into accomplishing these materialistic things, and somebody else owns you, somebody else will always count like clockwork for you to come through that door and give them pieces of you that shouldn't even be obtainable to the world.
Wow.
I think that we just chase too much, try to own too much. And you gotta remember, life ain't that serious.
It's not.
We all just renting. This physical experience is a rental process.
It's very temporary.
It's very temporary. You know what I mean? It's a rental process. We will be returning all physical items. You know what I mean? Back to the maker at one point in time, and all you will have left is your soul.
Yes.
So let's not get that soul away, and let's pay attention to it, because when it breaks down, that's all you got, homie.
Yeah, I feel like hearing that, it made me sad, but there's beauty in that.
It is.
Like, it is not. It allows you to just come back to reality, to this current moment, and just live a full life. How many of us can say we have lived a full life? And when you're chasing things and when you're living in the future and always obsessed, it's okay to want things. Mm-hmm. I want to make myself very clear. It's okay to want things.
I just bought some hats. Come on, mama.
I just got a new cutting board.
You hear me now?
And I'm sad.
Very happy.
Shout out to my mother-in-law. Thank you.
Very happy about those.
But don't lose yourself in wanting.
Facts.
Find a way to find joy.
And even in the
and
process.
Gratitude.
Yeah, in the gratitude. In the process of getting the currency to buy these things. Don't lose. That's what don't give pieces of yourself up. Don't ever commit to something that then, afterwards, now you got the material you wanted, the thing you wanted to accomplish. But then you looking at yourself like, oh my God, I just did XYZ to do this. Like, what the fuck?
Don't let them take your soul.
Yes. Like, remember, that is the only thing that is non-negotiable, your soul. And when you feel like anything is touching your soul, your job touching your soul, family, friends, whatever it is, if it's touching your soul in a negative way, it's time to go.
It's time to go.
I don't give a fuck who it is, what it is, or how we got to do it. It is time to go. If you touch my soul in a negative way, you out of there.
Yeah.
Got to be out of there. Cause on the opposite end, we know what it feels like when something touches our soul positively. Mm-hmm. Like, music touches my soul in a positive way. Mm-hmm. So anything that has the opposite feeling of music to me needs to go away.
Right.
and as quick as possible.
Agreed. What?
Just looked at you.
Something I see a lot too is like, oh, I did this before age 25.
Yes.
All right, think about 30 under 30. And, this isn't taken away from what these people have accomplished by this age, whatever age. But I think it creates an illusion for a society that success is only valid if you create that success by a certain age.
Yeah, by the timeline. I think that we have to slow down. At a certain point, we start to feel like the race is on. We're racing to be a part of a club that we don't even fucking like, so we're not a part of the losers club.
Yeah.
Meaning like we race to buy a house before 30 because the club says you're supposed to have one there, and if you don't, then you're part of the losing club. I ain't a part of neither club, no matter what goes on.
I'm club me.
You know what I mean? But we're all racing in our lives to become someone else's version of what success looks like for us. We're racing to become what this other person believes we should be. Then we become that sometimes. Some of us actually accomplish it.
We don't like it.
And we don't even like it.
Yeah.
I think that as a lifetime dreamer, I'll be a dreamer for the rest of my days. I have been every day I've been alive. In the fine print of their contract, it definitely says that they will come at you from all angles to conform. But you must resist at all costs, love. Everybody, and I mean some of everybody in your life, will try to conform you in some type of way. And even them, they don't necessarily mean it in such a rude way. They think that they are shielding you from something. They're trying to protect you in a way. You need to have a house before you're 30, so when you blah blah blah, they trying to in some type of way, if done with love, protect you from something.
Yeah.
But their protection is redirecting you away from yourself. So you actually hurting me instead of helping me or protecting me.
Yeah.
I just think too often in life that club fucks up our day.
For sure. I also wanted to say that people act like after 25 you dead. Basically, like
yeah, especially
after
30, you may as well be 70. Like
you might as well be 70.
In some people's eyes.
And that's just not true at all. As long as you have breath in you, as long as you're alive, like that's living.
Yeah. I ultimately feel like, I don't know, my 20s and my teens, like, was all great preparation to where I can finally live now that I'm at this age.
That's what I was, yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel that life is I'm finally at a point where I can truly enjoy the way I like to enjoy. Not the club's version of enjoyment.
But what I actually like.
Yeah, but what I actually like, because I know me better, like you said. The one of the greatest wisdoms of life is knowing yourself. Now that I know myself better, everything just feels so much freer and so much more open, so much more like Tim. Like everything feels more like Tim.
Yeah, because you've gotten to know who you are, and you don't take yourself to places that don't feel good.
No.
Like, why would I do that?
And I think another part of feeling good about your age, no matter what age you are, is what I'm starting to notice is that you have to dominate your thoughts. I think that's like the first stage of it. And by dominate thoughts, I just mean like control traffic about what's around you. Control at best what you see, what you hear, what you choose to interact with, because all of it plays a great balance into your thoughts. And when your thoughts manifest, that now you're in a mood because you've been thinking about this all day. And then that mood creates an aura, an energy. And I'm trying to watch what aura I bring in the room, just like I'm watching what aura like other people bring to me.
Yeah.
So dominate your thoughts with positive things, right? listen to good music that has a good word to it. You know what I mean? Get you some audibles, read a book. You know what I mean? With the C part, like visually go to somewhere that's peaceful. Go to the park, go to the lake. You know what I mean? Surround yourself with plants. Like, go to peaceful areas. Make sure like you're around the right people. And if ain't no right people around you, then you be a right person. No matter what, I think that when you can dominate your thoughts, then you can create an aura of energy that just feels youthful, that feels faithful, that feels like I got this no matter what.
Yeah. Agreed.
So make sure we dominating our thoughts.
Ditto. Okay, I want to play a little game.
Oh, go. Like the games, y'all.
It goes, the older I get, ... You fill in the blank. I'm going to go first. The older I get, the more I realize how much I've allowed fear to keep me stagnant. The more I've realized how much I've allowed fear to stop me from going all in on what it is that I want. Like, yeah, I'm showing up. I'm really doing what I want. If you, like, from the outside looking in, it's like, Reed's doing what she wants. Reed's doing her thing. But there are so many things that I want to do but have been scared to do because I'm scared that it won't be good.
Yeah.
And I feel like this year I have been stepping out there, especially on YouTube, and just creating what it is I want to create. But I'm trying to take that even further. Like, just doing what the fuck I want to do.
I feel you with that.
Your turn.
What is it again?
The older I get, ...
The older I get, the more I've learned to compromise with God's timing.
Okay.
So often I be ready to bleed today for the shit I want. I go all out today for that shit.
Yeah.
All out. When God be like, no blood is needed, just be patient. But what I've also started to learn is that patience can be as painful as a knife when you don't have peace. Patience can hurt, like, just to stay in this, stay with it. Just to stay with it can hurt if you can't find peace or gratitude in that situation.
Yeah.
Because God coming through like he always do. He gonna come through. Do you have enough patience and do you got peace so it won't be a painful wait?
Yeah. Find peace and patience.
Yes.
Finding peace and patience. Okay, my turn. The older I get, the more I realize the importance of self-soothing. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
So many
that's a good one.
Yeah, so many of us haven't really put that in our toolbox. Just soothing ourselves. Like, think about a baby. Like, we always soothing babies, patting the baby on the back, burping the baby, but we have to give that to ourselves. We have to soothe ourselves. Not only am I learning the importance of self-soothing, but I'm understanding what forms of self-soothing work best for me. Because, like, that'll be different for everybody. Like, I like really just breathing genuinely does help me out so much. Like, before we start the pod, I be having to take hella deep breaths. You be looking at me. I be like,
I be sitting over here like, bro, we need to start soon. You can't. How many deep breaths does one need?
However many I need at that time. Like, however many I need. Like, I really be having to, like, it just releases so much for me. But yes, the importance of self-soothing, like, that's the key to life. Like, life don't life. We're gonna go through shit, but soothe yourself while that shit is happening. And we just gotta learn what that looks like for us.
The older I get, the more I realize I don't need new things.
Yes, that was actually on one of mine.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I realize I don't need new things. I think that whenever I'm searching for new things, I need to be more creative in my life.
Yeah.
I feel like when I want new shit, I become stagnant and I just want an instant shot of something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But when I'm more creative, I feel like the things that I have are good. They're good enough.
Yeah.
I don't think that I need something new. I like a couple new things. Now, don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. Now, I like new things here and there.
I like a couple new things, you know what I'm saying? But I think when I say that, I even not mean just things, but just like people too. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think I need new people in my life. I think I need to better the relationship with the ones I do have right now.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Not even just, it ain't just limited to things. It can be people. It can be anything. I think sometimes we just get stagnant and bored with what we have in our lives. We take it for granted.
Yeah, for sure.
As Quavo once said, turn your bitch up, dog.
What?
Yeah.
He said what?
Turn your bitch up, dog. Turn your click up, dog.
Okay. And my last one, the older I get, the more carefree I become. Because I've become rooted in myself. I've started to really understand myself. So it's like I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm carefree, and I think when you understand, it goes back to faith too. That your fountain of youth is faith. That's fire. Like having faith in the universe. And for me, because that source created me, it allows me to have faith in myself. It has me to have faith in the present moment. And that in itself also is just like, I don't really care. I don't care.
I fucks with that heavy. The older I get, the more I understand that I don't know, and God does.
Yeah.
The less I seek for answers, the older I get, the less answers I seek.
Yeah.
I just choose that some things, like, God knows I don't. So even what my future holds, sometimes I try not to think about too much what's coming or what's going, but just focus in on being in the now. Because again, I don't know. I mean, after 33 years of trying to predict life, I have fucking gave up.
Yeah.
Like, I've gave up trying to predict life, and I have accepted that what I don't know, God completely knows, and I should just sit back and trust it.
And surrender to that. Yeah.
Facts.
I love that. I don't know. Because I think as we get older, we feel like we should know.
Yeah,
We feel like we should know every fucking
people
thing.
Feel like as you get older, you should know all things.
You should know all things, everything about everything, and I don't fucking know.
As getting older has taught me, you don't know shit about life.
You don't know nothing about nothing.
You don't know shit about life. God knows you don't. Stick with the plan. And when it's time for something new, he will show something new.
Stick with the plan, but also if the plan starts to take a new direction that you didn't expect, flow with it. Surrender to it.
Yeah. But see, the plan ain't necessarily a plan. The plan is to work hard. Be honest to yourself and be honest with the people around you. That's the plan. So whenever he throwing something to you, just make sure you stick to the plan when new things come into your life.
I don't know why work hard makes me cringe so bad.
I think it's just because work hard. Maybe because the culture we come from, it just sound like
work hard and blah blah blah.
Yeah. It's just something we come from.
And when I hear it, like, but anywho, did you have anything else to say?
I don't think so.
Me neither. That is all we have on today's episode.
The late show.
On the late show.
With Ree and Tim.
With Ree and Tim. But no, thank you guys so much for being here, spending time with us. It's okay to grow older. It's a blessing. Let's have gratitude for our existence, for the unknown. It'll all be okay. We're sending you so much peace, so much love, so much abundance, and everything you need in this moment. We'll talk to you next time. Bye. Mwah.
Peace.